October 25th. So the video yesterday was October 24th, not the 23rd when I arrived. That's really more for myself so I can watch it and make the correction. I needed to go get my stuff because it stopped raining, but I wanted to record my dream. I actually woke up, didn't remember if I had a dream, honestly. And I was in the restroom right now and I was like, oh, I had a dream. That's right. Is this person from my past? Like, why am I dreaming? Then I thought about him too. I thought about it. I was like, did I go to bed thinking about him? And I was like, no. I went to bed actually feeling dizzy. I finished the last note and I wasn't feeling good. I actually wasn't feeling good. I felt a little nauseous and I felt dizzy and lightheaded, and so I got into bed and it felt like I hadn't felt like that in a while, actually. You know what it felt like? When I was younger, after I would go to those places called those places and get on it and go like this. Roller coasters. Like Magic Mountain. When I would go to Magic Mountain and I would come home and then I'd go close my eyes and I'd still feel it. I'd still feel like I'm on it, and I'm like, and I would love it. I remember I would love it, and I'd be like in my dream, my sleep, just like still writing it, like literally. I think for some people it might be like vertigo, maybe. I mean, I've never struggled with anything related to vertigo, but yeah. So that's the feeling that I got when I was trying to go to bed. But it tripped me out because I'm just like, where would this come from? Like, it's so weird. Anyways, that's what I was focusing on when I went to bed. And if anything, I mean, I'd be lying if I said I didn't think of him, only because I checked the video that was getting posted last night to make sure there was a video, because I mentioned it. I changed how often I'm posting. I'm posting only 3 days now, just for my own sanity. And yeah. So yeah. So I what was I saying? Oh yeah. So I did think of him in that way, like just because the video that came out today. I'm talking about the synchronicities when I got here, and how the blackbird thing and the Salvador Dali sign on the way back. And then I didn't even realize it. The video that I posted before, the bakery and the antique shop, it didn't click actually until after. Not even that day. I remember it was like when I was preparing the video. It didn't click. It didn't click that was another funky synchronicity, if you will. This family, I didn't realize it until after. One of the many businesses that they owned as like family businesses was a bakery, actually, for many years, and to see the bakery is a combined bakery and an antique shop. I was like, it didn't hit me until I think it was until after, or even after I had already prepared the video, the one titled "The Smallest Little Antique Shop," like it didn't dawn on me until more recently. I was like, oh, that's right. They had that. Those were two of the many businesses that they own. As it didn't dawn on me until after. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh, so the dream. I don't know how it starts. But we're like teenagers almost. And it's like I'm preparing, I'm helping to prepare some event. I don't know what event it is, but it's like an important event. And I'm preparing it with my family, I think. I'm not sure. Like, I remember my mom being around, but there were a lot of people I didn't know. There are a lot of people I didn't know. There are a lot of people I didn't know. There were a lot of different. It doesn't make sense. It has to be a lot more symbolism then. There was this event. Friends. The Jennifer Aniston. There was also this theme of friendship. The Friends cast. It's funny because it was like, instead of them being in New York where it takes place, they were in San Francisco. And it was like a redo, but in San Francisco where they were friends. And there was this like knowing that like there was this yeah, there's just this theme of friends in the Friends cast in San Francisco, and that was actually where they needed to be or something like that. I remember that part, and I'm like, and they're in front of the painted ladies. And I just remember thinking, that's interesting. But so that was like a separate scene, but then there was the event that we're preparing for, I don't know what it was, but I was younger. I remember I was younger, and I mean, when I was younger, I helped a lot with different events, and so that's what it felt like. I'm just like, oh, I have to do this again. But he was there, and I think I had invited him over, and it almost felt like we were dating, as there was an element of like dating, but also friendship. But he was upset. Trying to figure out why he was upset. And I just remember, why was he upset? But he was younger. Like, that's the weird thing. I'm just like, younger. And then that's when I realized that I was younger too. he was upset for something. I don't know if it was because things weren't going his way, or he didn't feel valued. Why was he upset? But I remember sitting, like he was on the couch. There was a couch there. So it was like an event at a home. And there was so much busyness going on with the prep stuff. It was like a home, but then it was like a market at the same time. Weird. But he was upset. He was on the couch. And I sat. He was like, he was just like in a certain way. And I was just on the side of him. And trying to like get him to be playful. I was trying to get him to be playful. To not worry. To not be upset, really. To not worry, to not be upset. And I was just trying to make him be playful, like to not worry. So there was this element of friendship, but at the same time, there was also this knowing of it being more. But he was upset. I don't know why. I can't remember why. It's like I know, but I can't remember. But there was this other element to it too of this outside force of not wanting us to be together. There's this outside force of not wanting us to be together. And this outside force was in the form of the Italian police. Like it was like the Italian family that I'm like, I'm not Italian. But there was this element of like, I was Italian, I guess. Or yeah, it was more me because I remember I remember that there was this knowing that there was this thing, you know, like the mobster, and you know, like they have connections everywhere. So it felt like that, like within my family. And the thing is, like, I these people who are in my family, aside from knowing that my mom is somewhere in there, and I didn't remember seeing her, there's just this knowing, like, she's somewhere around. But this family that I'm a part of, like, they were wanting me to stay away from him. In that manner. And I remember going into, like, the police station for something else, but there was this whispering going on, and I just knew that they were going to try to keep me away. And so I'm like trying to run away. I'm trying to take away. I'm trying to take off because I know what they're doing or trying to do. And I'm wanting to hide. I'm wanting to hide so they don't take me. So in essence, it felt like I was a kid, like like a teen in San Francisco. But I just remember I was just like, we were together, and I was just trying to make him laugh. Like, don't worry. Like, don't take things so serious. That was like the feeling that I was trying to like, like, don't take things so seriously. But I don't know if there was anything more. I mean, it felt like there might have been, but I don't. But he was angry and upset over an outcome, and I don't know what. So I'm wondering, I mean, I mentioned that sometimes things get triggered. So listen, yesterday, so when I went to visit my sister, she got me hooked on this TV show called, I don't know what it's called, My Intelligent Friend or something on HBO. And it's an Italian show, and it takes place in this small town pre-war era, so maybe like the 1920s. Oh no, 1930s. That means 30s. In Italy, and so there's this element in the little town of like a mob family. And it's such a small town that's like everyone knows everyone's business almost. So that's how I know, like, that's that reference. But everything else was just interesting. I don't know what that means. So this is, it didn't feel like it was something that was going to happen in the future. It just felt like it was something from the past. Maybe, I don't know. I was just documenting. But then I was thinking, I was just like, what the heck? I just thought, like, is there a lingering energy going on? So I'm like, oh dang it, I brought the painting back. Oh, I have to sage that sucker. Sage that sucker. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, how do I feel about that? Like I said, it'd be nice if we were friends, I guess. But, you know, to each their own. I haven't had any contact with him. If our paths cross, our paths cross, right? Just because that's what I said. That's what I said in the video that I posted today with this old fire sign. Not new anymore. But now I'm talking about this person from my path. I mean, paths cross, right? And I'm okay if we're friends. Yeah. He was a part of this chapter in my life, and unexpected chapter. Unexpected everything, really. I'm just grateful for the experience, for the healing that all of this is being, you know, how everything has unfolded, and, you know, things that needed to get done, things that needed to occur, right? Everything unfolded exactly as it needed to. So that's where I'm at with that. Yeah. So I need to go get the rest of my stuff. And then finish cleaning, putting stuff away, and enjoy my Monday. Alright, take care. Bye.
Hi, my name is Yubi, and in case you haven't figured it out, this footage is capturing my experience as I learn to navigate my personal spiritual awakening. I am learning that this experience is unique to each one of us. In whatever way we believe we are embracing living our truth, this just happens to be my journey. And despite me having a graduate degree and a license in clinical social work, this by no means is intended to replace any type of mental health advice. This is just me on a personal level, documenting my experience, shedding light on the truth that I am learning and discovering for myself, and really inviting you along for the ride. If by some magical chance you find this content to be helpful in any way, shape, or form, please click the like button, share the message, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have an Instagram account, a personal one, and one specifically for this channel that you're more than welcome to check out. I'm an open book. I have also created t-shirt designs. I'm wearing my favorite one right now, which is the North Node design, but I have that and other things that you can look at inspired by this process and journey, and I have the link in the description box as well as in the about section of my YouTube channel. So you're more than welcome to check those items out. Any type of support is great. Again, if you find this content really helpful or meaningful, sometimes when we take that step and be vulnerable, with showing what's inside our hearts and what's really our truth, we realize that we're much more connected than what we thought we were. And so I hope that as I'm living this experience, that you find some type of truth for yourself, or find some type of ability to heal in some way just by relating, just by knowing that you're not alone. That really has been my goal with this process, not just being able to connect with others, but really for my own healing. It's definitely been a therapeutic experience and a very creative one for myself. So I thank you, and I wish you all the best, and we'll see what else comes next for me. So